time has finally come for me to unveil and talk about a project that we've been working on all year. We got some Strats. We're going to start with mine, celebrating our 95th anniversary and the 70th anniversary of the Strat. Check it out. How's it going, guys? It's Cooper Greenberg here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment on the videos. It helps us get the word out, and it's a nice thing to do. But away with all that, we're talking about some cool stuff. So, first of all, we've been hinting at this for a while, and if you've come into the store, we can't stop talking about it. It's been an open secret, but it's Alamo Music's 95th anniversary this year. We started in 1929 here in San Antonio. Same family owns the company. It's a big old fun time over here, and we need to do something to celebrate. So, between Chris and I and all the other guys that are here in the guitar team, we've been planning and doing a lot of cool, fun stuff that we've been excited about. Now it's finally come to fruition. So, in order to celebrate our 95th anniversary and to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Stratocaster, all the guys here that love Strats and play Strats in real life, at gigs or at home or whatever, we all got to build a dream Stratocaster that is our dream Stratocaster. And I think that's really cool. It's absolutely the coolest electric guitar related experience that I've had since I've worked here at the store. We've done a lot of customs on the acoustic side, but never really dove in and really made the push on something that was very cool for electrics. So if you have seen custom shops before on our channel, which we've done and will continue to do, those are Fender spec things. There are things from dealer events or just kind of limited runs, special edition things. For the very first time, Chris, myself, Blake, who you might have known if you call the store, David Kleckler, who you also might know if you call the store, and Ramon, who you've seen here on the channel, my dog, other guitar player in my band, known him since high school. All 5 of us love Strats, play Strats, and we all spec'd out a Strat. So I get to go first, all right? We did this from the ground up, and in the coming weeks, I will be talking to all those other guys about what they did. But I just got to show off mine first. So this, as it is the first electric guitar that I've ever gotten to spec out, and I did it for exactly what I would want. And hopefully, I think there's plenty of other people out there. I've shown this, I'm on Reddit. I've shown it off on Reddit already, and people liked it there. So hopefully people like it that are watching this video. So let me tell you all about it, all right? This is the Sherwoodgreenberg metallic Stratocaster, based off of 1960. I think that's the choice year for me. You'll see that other guys differed. This is a 1960. First and foremost, this is an NOS guitar, new old stock, no relicking. If you watched any of those custom shop videos, you know how I feel about that. All right, looks brand new because it is brand new. All right, this is an NOS. 4-ply tortoiseshell guard, normal Strat wiring, 5-way switch, volume, tone. I'm not a fancy guy when it comes to how I want my Strats to work, so I did it how I like it. No blenders, no nothing. I got volume, tone. Strat wiring, all right? On the pickup side, I picked what I think are the best pickups, and that is in the neck and the bridge. These are hand-wound tomatillo pickups. I really love the tomatillos. I think they got just enough of that that growl that you want out of a single coil, but they're still full and warm and pretty. And then down on the bridge, hand-wired Ancho Poblano. Ancho Poblano. All right, I live in San Antonio. I say these words. Tomatillos, Ancho Poblano. They're spicy, but they're not too spicy. I didn't get the habanero pickups, you know what I'm saying? So I like the pickups. These are hand-wired. They sound fantastic, all right? Now, as we move to the back, obviously you can see I went with the painted headstock. That's a polarizing feature. I think it looks fantastic. And I got aged Sherwood green metallic, and I think that just works. I love the color combo. Got a slab board, rosewood, clay dots. That's what I like. I think it's dark and moody and mysterious and beautiful. So if you go to the back, I went with 60s oval C neck. Not too chunky, but not too thin. I think it's perfect, right in the middle. This is a AAA grade flame maple neck. And I got the medium tint, but I love that that skunk stripe is popping out. I think that's a good look. As you can see, one of the only things that I did that was a little more modern, player forward, that's the thing that I think is really nice, is a contoured heel. So you do have a contoured heel on here because you're gonna be slamming and rolling and going. Tuner-wise, I went for the vintage locking because I like locking tuners, and I think that's the way to go. But when it comes down to it, this is just absolutely the Strat that I would want for myself. If I walked into a store and saw this, I would not be able to pass this up. Now, I've kind of made the commitment that I will not buy this, though I really, really want to. And if somebody else wants it, but they're like, nah, you should buy it, I have the spec sheet. I can order another one just like it. But I think that this really does hit a lot of things that I love about the Strat that you can't always get in the same package. I want something that looks brand new, that feels brand new, but you know, has a little bit of that special sauce. This is a full nitro finish, like I mentioned with the NOS. Full nitro finish, but you do have the satin nitro on the neck because I'm not a huge glossy neck fan, and I think it's a perfect combination of vintage and modern, and just a absolute joy to play and to look at and to listen to. So very excited. Take a listen. Played a little bit on this thing. Straight Through the Blues Junior. I'm a simple guy. It's a simple guitar, but it's pretty like me. Check it out. So there it is. You heard it. I finally got to hear it. I've been dreaming about this thing every single day since I put the order in, and it's here. And I cannot be happier with it. It is just, it blew my mind. It was so nice to open it up. Chris took a video of me open up the case. It's just, it's gorgeous. So I want to talk about a couple other things. First of all, the guitar is great. Chris's guitar is very cool. I've seen it. Blake's guitar is very cool. I've seen it. They're both 1960 guys, so that part will be similar, but they made a few key differences and a few, things that are a little more geared towards what they do, because at the end of the day, we're all guitar players. Now, I want to talk about, comes in a nice case, hard shell case, but everybody always talks about the case candy. It does have it. It does come with the 2024 custom guitar guide, which is just fun, and you can go through and look at all the colors and the woods and the pickups and all the fun stuff. That's just cool to look through. Now, a couple other things. It does come with some picks and, your whammy bar and all that stuff, and warranty info. That's whatever. Comes with a strap. That's nice, and it's a nice leather strap. But I did want to talk about this. One thing that we're doing with the 95th anniversary collection of our guitars. It's not just going to be Fenders. It's not just going to be Strats from Fender. I did spec out a few other things myself that are other dream guitars of mine that are not in the Strat body shape. Telly and Jazzmaster. I'm excited. So, like all Fender custom shops, you got the Shop Traveler, and you got the certificate of authenticity, and you can go dive into all the in-depth specs that I chose, because I think it's really fun, and it's even more fun when you're the one that picked them. But one thing that we've done with the 95ths is we got a COA for our guitars. And I wrote this. It's a little something about what we do and why we do it, and I'm proud of it. And I wrote in there what the model is and the serial number, and I signed it because I'm really excited about the guitar. So anything that you get that is one of our 95th customs will come with one of these and have some special info just about your guitar. And I think that's really cool, and that's why we're here. I started coming to Alamo Music when I was 7 years old, and the first guitar that my parents ever got me was not this Strat, but it was a Fender Strat, and it was a made in Mexico standard Strat, maple neck, sunburst, white pickguard, the classic, and I still have it. And I've gotten other Strats, and I've sold some of them, but I've always got to have a Strat in the collection. I've got my first Strat, and I got my favorite, my kind of go-to. But it's very, very cool for me to be able to talk to people about guitars and then have an outlet to show, I've played a lot of stuff. This is what I like. This is what I think is cool. And then have other dedicated people here that are, love Strats just as much, love playing guitar just as much as I do, but I have a totally different kind of dream guitar. So this is a cool thing for us. You may have seen us talking about them and going off about them, about some of the acoustics, all that stuff. It's just a big celebration. So if you want to be a part of it, if you want to, get to know some of the guys here or some of the gals and get to know what we like, and we can nerd out about guitars, and you can anticipate what the other dudes have been doing on their Stratocasters, reach out. There's going to be photos of all these on our website, and you'll be seeing them on social media. And, I'll write you a whole essay on why I think mine's the best. But they're all good. They're all really, really cool. And if you're just getting started and you're 7, you shouldn't be watching this video. But if you're a cool parent like I have that's like, I'm going to get my son or daughter into guitar, there's always going to be a sunburst made in Mexico Strat that you can get that will hopefully lead someday to your child growing up and speccing out their own thing, because that's very, very cool. But 95th anniversary, 70th anniversary, it all works together. All the numbers, they add up to a secret code that gives you the combination to the lock that is rock and roll. All right? So this is my Strat. Very, very excited about it. Not my personal belonging, but my spec. And if you want it to be yours, please come talk to me, because I would love to meet the person that plays this guitar. And if I already know you, how's it going? But check out the pictures on the website. Check out the specs. If you want to ask me any questions about it, I'm happy to talk about it. But also anticipate some of the other guys that you may have seen on the channel before or have not seen before. You're going to meet them. They're going to talk about their strats. It's going to be a really fun time from here throughout the rest of the year with a lot of cool 95th anniversary shenanigans. So stay tuned, and if you want to know more, you can subscribe and get notifications, or you can sign up for our email list or follow us on social media, because we're excited to talk about it, and we're going to keep talking about it. So hopefully you're excited too. And it all comes down to, we have a lot of people watching the channel that support us to be able to do this. Myself, you support me in my endeavor to make cool guitars with brands that I really love. So thank you for watching and for subscribing, all that stuff. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.